Welcome to episode 2 of the Cubs Desk Jockey Show. I'm Cubs Desk Jockey on Twitter, Cubs DJ. The Cubs just dropped 2 of 3 to the Rockies in Denver, and Cubs Twitter is freaking out. In this episode, I'm going to give you 3 reasons Cubs fans really need to calm down. Recently, Cubs Twitter has been in a panic. All I've been seeing are tweets saying, Cubs season's over, we should have been selling at the deadline, fire Rossi, this team's a joke. I'm here to tell you, the Cubs are just fine, people. They're fine. We're still 2.5 games up in the wild card, only a game and a half back at the top wild card spot, and only 4.5 back at the Brewers for the division. Seems like a lot of games, but not with 3 against the Brewers directly. If we're still in striking distance, that last series in Milwaukee could be insane. I already bought my tickets. We now have 3 games against the Diamondbacks in the desert, and it seems a little nerve-wracking. It doesn't seem good. Cubs have dropped 5 of 7, but the thing is, the Diamondbacks just dropped 3 of 4 to the Mets. There's kind of 3 glaring reasons that Cubs fans should calm down. The first reason is the Diamondbacks just lost 3 of 4 to the Mets. It may seem shitty the Cubs just lost 2 of 3 to the Rockies. Losing 3 of 4 to the Mets after taking 3 of 4. In that series, Merrill, Kelly, and Zach Gallen both threw. Diamondbacks got outscored 29-9. They got their asses kicked. So Diamondbacks coming off a worse series than the Cubbies, facing the Cubs without their 2 best pitchers. So who's pitching for the Diamondbacks? I'm glad you asked. 3 guys that have home ERAs over 6. And that leads us into our second point that Cubs fans should really be focusing on going into this series. Diamondbacks bullpen sucks. They have the 5th worst ERA in all of the National League. And not only that, but the Cubs have the 3rd best National League team OPS in 7th inning or later situations. So what does that mean? The pitchers coming in the 7th for the Diamondbacks are not good. The Cubs are good in the 7th inning or later. Kind of seems like a little late inning heroic possibility. So if you're watching the game, Cubs are down, do not turn it off. It's always possible there in Arizona. Ball flies. The humidor sort of slowed that down. Ball's still going to pop off. Also, a footnote in this point is that the Cubs bullpen had a day to rest. Diamondbacks bullpen did not. And the third and final point that you should really be thinking about going into the series is we've got studs on the mound. Not only are the Diamondbacks throwing out 3 guys who are not good at home, Cubs are throwing out 3 guys who are just good. We've got Justin Steele on the mound game 1, Kyle Hendricks in game 2, and Jordan Wicks in game 3. Steele has become the stopper that the Cubs needed with Stroman out. He's literally a Cy Young candidate. He's 1 or 2 in the Cy Young odds depending on who you ask. Last 3 starts for Justin Steele, look at these numbers: 21 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 26 Ks on 3 walks. The dude's a monster. He's doing it when it counts, down a stretch playoff run. He only has 2 pitches. Sometimes throws a 3rd. He's awesome. Game 2 and 3, we got Hendricks with a 2.89 ERA on the road this season, and Jordan Wicks might be the second coming of Jesus Christ himself. Couple starts in his young career, 1.99 ERA. That sounds pretty sweet. Obviously, these 3 Nuggets don't really talk about the Cubs offense, which kind of was the problem in the last series against the Diamondbacks. But let me tell you, if there's this many points going against the Diamondbacks pitching, this may be a series for the total Cubs offense to just come in and blow them out. They just gave up 11 runs to the Mets. One thing that I'm going to watch out for this series is homers. I can see people coming up like a Nick Madrigal homer. How about that? How about this for a bold prediction of the series? Nick Madrigal and Pete Crow Armstrong both going to hit home runs. That's right, not only does PCA not have a hit yet, I think he's going to hit his first career home run. Will it be late? Sure. If it happens, you heard it here first. But the offense will be fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. We're fine. But that's it. Episode 2 of the Cubs DJ Show. I'm Cubs DJ, Cubs Desk Jockey on Twitter. Follow me there. Follow me on YouTube, TikTok. Thank you for watching. What would Ted Lilly do? Go Cubs go. I love you.